Hello. Well, I did it. I'm in my hammock. I had to raise the ropes up a little bit after I dumped all the snow. And I have to have this under behind my head because my icicles. See my icicles? My wet hair is frozen. This is amazing. This beautiful, beautiful view. Canada is incredible. Many places are incredible, but this property that we own is amazing. We're so blessed. I hope you can appreciate some of what it's like here. My snowshoe is sort of off, but I didn't feel like leaving my leg over there, so I had to put my leg over there. So you can see over there too. Uh-oh, low battery. Not going to be with you very long, so you better live it up while you can. Well, it was worth it. It was difficult to get here, really difficult. It was even worse to think about it. Well, I think it was worse doing it than thinking about it. But I'm glad I did it because now I have the films of it. And I've had this experience. This gorgeous place. This hilltop. Oh, here comes some snow falling down. There's the edge of the world right there. It can fall off. Oh wait, more world up there. A sunrise hillside over there. And there's the house. Can you see the house? Probably not, but it's in there somewhere. That sign says Cedar Hillside. So gorgeous. Oh, see the teepee? This is Abraham's teepee. Count your many blessings. You just have no idea what the Lord has in store for you. At one time, we lived in Ottawa, and we had no money. We were paying a lot of child support, and we were also just had very little money. And we couldn't buy a house. There was just no way we could afford to buy a house, and they were raising our rent. And to buy anything, or to even rent anything else, was cheap enough. We would have to go to the really poor parts of town, which were not a good place to raise your children. They were really bad, actually. So I prayed about it, and I looked on the map, and I found a town 45 minutes away, I guess. That's what Willem said he would commute that far. So we draw a circle around Ottawa, 45 minutes, and I found where the church was, and so we went looking for houses, and we found a house. It was a fixer-upper, and we bought it. And then when Ben broke up with his girlfriend and decided he was going to go to a different town for high school, that was our cue. So we looked again, and we found this place, but it was way too much money. I think it was $80,000. And we didn't have $80,000. We had just sold our own house for a $20,000 loss, and but the price, the interest rates came down, and we were able to buy this with the same payments as we were paying for the cheaper house. And so we bought it. And this is where we live. And Willem has to commute a whole lot farther. But it's over in July. This is amazing to be able to be here. To live here and to see this anytime I want. Or have the courage and energy. It's important that I don't let this arthritis get me. Because if I do, I won't be able to come out here anymore. I might as well live in an apartment in the city and look outside at a brick wall. But what I told you that for was to tell you that the blessings are out there. The Lord will bless you if you trust in Him. I think it's in First Chronicles, there was a war, or maybe it was in Second Samuel, but I think it was in Chronicles. There was a war going on, and the Israelites prevailed because they trusted in the Lord. It says, and they trusted in Him, and because they put their faith in Him, He delivered them or whatever. And sometimes the only reason that we get blessed is because we have faith in the Lord that we will get blessed. And even if you're not religious, you know the power of thinking, the power of faith. It will happen. And the Lord does, I know that it's God that does it, but even if you don't believe in God, you know that if you put your mind on something, it will come to pass. But those are really blessings from the Lord. He's so good. I keep expecting to see a deer come over the hilltop. Hearing an airplane is such a different life, isn't it? Used to be I'd hear an airplane and I'd think, oh, there's my other life. That was the life of the travel writer. It was totally different from this life here. So if you want to come and visit, we'll put your hammock right over there. You can have a hammock between those trees right there. And we can hang out here until we freeze to death and go inside. I used to call this my office. Come to my office and we'll have a discussion about this. It's a good place to have a hammock. It's important to have a hammock everywhere that's pretty because you never know when you're going to end up there and want to lie down. Do you want to have to take your hammock every single time you go anywhere? I don't think so. You can't take 4 hammocks with you and then put them... it just takes all your time to put up hammocks everywhere. It's so much better if they're there and you just turn them over and the snow falls out. And if you have loose connections, if you just go around the tree, go around and around, and then you can just pull the hammock close and it unlashes and you can lift it up. I know I'm going to lose my power. My battery's going to die. I have no idea what temperature is. -10 Celsius. You can look it up. Figure it out. I don't know what it is Fahrenheit. I didn't even wear shoes. You notice that? I just have on these slippers that have leather bottoms. But since it's too cold for the snow to be wet, my feet are dry. I still have to get back there. Okay, see you later. Bye-bye. You can do this at home, and if you can't, then you can have faith, and the Lord will help you, and you can have this. Bye.